From NADA Used Car Guide headquarters, this is Guidelines Report with Executive Automotive Analyst Jonathan Banks.
Like clockwork, used vehicle prices followed up the first quarter's strength by dropping moderately in April. Prices of used vehicles up to 8 years in age fell by 1.4% on a monthly basis, which was the first time we've seen prices decline since November 2014. Depreciation in April matched the 1.4% drop recorded for the month over the previous 20 years. April's steady performance placed NADA's seasonally adjusted used vehicle price index at 124.3, down slightly from March's revised figure of 124.5 and well below last April's lofty 125.8. No segment was spared from lower prices last month, with prices falling by an average of 1.5%. Cars fared worse than their truck counterparts, where prices for trucks fell by just 0.7%. Per the seasonal norm, the pace of depreciation is expected to quicken as we move through the second quarter. NADA's used car guide forecasts that prices will fall by 2.7% in May and by a smaller 2% in June. Subcompact, compact, and mid-size car prices are expected to fall by nearly 3% in May, while mid-size utilities, large SUVs, and large pickup prices should drop by a lesser 2.5%. Luxury segment prices are expected to drop by 2.5% to 3.5%, with bigger losses occurring on luxury, mid-size, and large cars. As far as new cars go, robust demand for crossover utilities and pickups powered new vehicle sales to a 15th straight month of growth in April. Sales grew by 5% over year-ago levels, and the month's seasonally adjusted annual rate of 16.46 million was 500,000 units more than last April's. The month was also the 12th in a row with the SAAR above 16 million. Domestic brands rebounded from March's collective 2% fall, as deliveries for Fiat Chrysler, General Motors, and Ford all improved by 6% in April. Fiat Chrysler's success continued to be spearheaded by Jeep, with sales for the all-truck brand growing by 20%. General Motors' April improvement was led by a 20% gain in GMC deliveries, while Cadillac and Chevrolet sales grew by 14% and 3% respectively. Over at Ford, Lincoln's 20% increase helped carry the month, as Ford sales grew by 6% in April. Import performance was something of a mixed bag in April, as European automakers pushed sales 7% higher, while their Asian counterparts could only manage to achieve 3% growth. European growth was largely concentrated among luxury automakers. Audi sales were 8% higher, while BMW and Mercedes notched a 7% and 13% increase. As for Asian automakers, Subaru's stellar 18% rise in sales continued to set the pace among the bigger Japanese automakers. Nissan North America deliveries were up 6% as a result of Infinity's 9% increase and Nissan's 5% bump. Lexus's 12% gain drove Toyota Motor Company sales up 2% in April, as deliveries for the Toyota brand were up a scant 1%. Finally, American Honda Motor Company followed up March's 5% loss with another 2% drop in April. Acura sales improved by 5%, however sales for the Honda brand were down by 3%. According to Auto Data, manufacturers increased incentive spending by 3% compared to last April, to an average of $2,671 per unit. The month's moderate rise placed spending year-to-date 1% higher than it was over the period last year. Days supply declined by 6 days month over month in April to reach 65 days, which was 4 days fewer than last year. That's this month's market update. To download the full report, visit nada.com/B2B. Also, be sure to check out our vehicle reviews at nada.com/used car. We'll see you next time.